Hey everyone, bloodmako here, and this is my video for the update to the chapters. Basically it's called Final Summoning Shinryu. I think it's what, Act 3 Chapter 8 Part 2, something like that. Act 3 Chapter 8 Part 2. Wow, I'm actually right. So right off the bat, I would like to just say that there is 3 phases to this fight. One is when you damage the what do they call this? Something about you Pagoda. So when you start the fight, you can only damage that. And after that, when it's too time, you can start to damage Jecht. And the problem with that is that or rather not really a problem, Jecht is actually really weak in this first phase, or rather, first phase would be the Pagoda, the second phase would be just killing Jecht himself, and the third would be the revived Jecht. Okay, as you can see right here, I'm actually fast forwarding it's just basically me just charging the gate with my friend support, and I also fast forward when I charge it with my own file. But yeah, coming back to the fight, deal as much damage as you can to the Pagoda. Would not recommend that you use your burst unless it's a Jecht burst, and the only reason why you will actually want to do that is because you are actually going to kill Jecht too fast. And the reason why I say too fast is because I'm actually going to use Krell's first FR gauge or FR force time right here, or rather when the gauge is full, obviously. So I'm going to use it even though the Pagodas are not dead, and that's just to expedite the process. With Jecht around, even without the BT up, there should not be any fear of breaking if you're running Krell. She will just basically top out everybody's breath. So once the Pagodas are dead, either through off-turn damage or you're actively trying to kill it. Also, off-turn damage are really helpful right here, because as you can see, the Pagodas are really resistant to HP damage and also to Brave Shaving. Jecht is not boosted for this event, so he's not doing cap damage, not even close to doing cap damage. But you can see that Krell is doing about 9,000. So yeah, if you're running Kane, then you shouldn't have to worry about constantly what I mean is you shouldn't have to be worried about Brave Shaving. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Kane is also very useful for this event because he hits every single one of them. You won't be doing any damage to Jecht in this phase 1, but in phase 3 is actually very useful. So there's honestly nothing much for this fight other than try and deal as much damage as you can to the Pagoda. Jecht will not be taking any damage whatsoever. And I believe that I've timed it just nice such that well, later on at least, I will actually be using both bursts on Jecht himself. A bit overkill because his second phase is actually really weak. In my Braska run, I actually I think I killed him with Kane's burst. So yeah. I actually pulled for Braska, and I didn't use a lot of tickets actually. I used more than I anticipated because I saw that you actually get a reward for using Braska in this event. So I was considering pulling, spending a little bit more tickets on him, which I did. I think I spent a total of about 100 tickets, which I should have recorded on hindsight, but I actually spent 50. Then I found out about the additional rewards, so I spent another 50. Honestly, I shouldn't have spent the 50. I didn't get anything anyway. I got his force weapon in the first 50 pull, and I got nothing later on. I got a bunch of LDs for Jecht and Ignis, but I didn't get Braska's LD. I didn't get his EX either, so I just used tokens for his EX, and then I built him without an LD, just so that I can get the rewards. I'm also going to go back and do Krell's event, just for the 30 tickets if you have the mock pass. If you don't, then it's 10, but it's still worth doing if you actually put for Krell, just to get back some of the tickets that you use for pulling her. Yeah, see, I am in no I have no worries of breaking right here. So force time is active, as you can see. For Krell's force time is basically to just deal lightning damage, and it increases additionally if Krell grants Brave. Basically if Krell batteries the party. So yeah, right here I wanted to delay him. I didn't want him to take a turn because he hits hard, and I think Jecht's BT is not up, right? I can't remember, to be honest. Yeah, it's not up. So yeah, you want to make sure that your tank is all set up before killing Jecht. As you can see, that one launch actually put him to about 58%, and that's quite a lot. Honestly, that is a lot of damage considering the fact that this is a Shinryu stage. So Krell's one move actually brought him down to 33%, and I know it's a bit overkill, but I need to activate Jecht's burst right here. It would have been perfect if I was able to do it before Braska. Before Jecht. When Jecht was 100%. That's what I'm trying to say. When Jecht is 100%, just so that I can really maximize the amount of damage that I'm doing right here. Because when you bring him down to that 1%, he will actually do this regardless of where his turn is, and then he will fully recover and take, I think, like 4 turns in a row, not including the turn that he's getting. So yeah, then he will summon the Pagodas again. You don't have to worry about them anymore. They are not really an issue right here. So yeah, after that, it is basically just killing Jecht. Pretty straightforward. And the reason why I say that you actually have to set up your tank is basically because of this. Because you see, if you notice, Jecht is actually at 0 health right now. And of course, with Jecht's burst up, I don't have to worry about the other two. Jecht will basically tank everything, and if Jecht were to target someone else, he'll be doing 0 damage to Jesus. So yeah, you don't have to worry about health if you're running War of Light as well, because his shield should be able to block everything as well. And he is a very decent option for this fight, because he's also I'm not sure whether he's boosted, but he is able to charge the gauge as well. So yeah, if you don't have Jecht and you have War of Light, you can actually consider switching Jecht for War of Light. The reason why I actually ran Jecht is because he had first class. If not, I might consider running War of Light just so that I can charge the gauge a little bit faster. And I have to use 2 gauges right here for this fight at least. But I have no issue using 2 gauges. It actually makes the fight way easier as compared to timing it perfectly. What else? Trying to get as much HP damage bonus as possible. So stuff like that. Which is why I'll just rather run 2 gauges instead of just running 1. I'm just trying to attempt this fight with 1 gauge basically. So another mechanic of Jecht is that he will actually use Jecht Beam. I believe if your HP is below half. I could be wrong. It could be just such that when you that he'll always do it whenever his force gauge is at a certain percentage, or it's just one of his moveset. But as you can see, Jecht is actually petrified. And I believe they said it at the very beginning. So petrified, but it's only for 1 turn. It's not a permanent effect. So if you're petrified, you can just pass the turn and pray that it's not during your force time. But yeah, not the end of the world if you get petrified. Even for my other run, the Braska one, where I ran Braska instead of Kyle, I actually got Jecht petrified as well. So it's not the end of the world. You can just run someone like Lena, just so you can dodge that if you really need to. But if not, I'll just eat it right here. So fast forward again, as usual, went into summon just so that I don't have to deal with his force time. And his force time is pretty annoying. It actually increases. Oh sorry, not increases. The damage itself is not really an issue if you're but the issue is that he actually heals for about 80% of the damage that you have dealt to him. So you're only doing about 20%, and that's not a lot. Considering the fact that non-boosted force time in the sense of basically any force time that is not Braska's, he actually doesn't silence the force gauge for for Jecht. So what I'm trying to say is, if you're running Crow or if you're running Crow or Kane's force weapon, or if you're attempting to use their force weapon, their force time whatsoever, it actually doesn't silence the force gauge. It prevents it from increasing, yes, but it doesn't prevent the effect. So yeah, the reduced elemental damage is still there. It's just that with the burst effects up, we are actually pushing through. So yeah, if so happens that he actually activates his force time, then all you have to do is just wait it out basically. It is not the end of the world. For my Braska run, which I sadly didn't record, he did activate his force time. I did silence it, but I couldn't finish it. So I just basically tanked out that 5 times. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. It's just annoying, but it fits perfectly if he grants himself the additional turns. So yeah, not the end of the world. Just tank it out with Jecht's Beam effect or with Royal Light's LDR, and I issue surviving the hits basically. So right here, I'm just trying to set up for Jecht's burst. I put Kane in the air just so that I can get more damage, and I am going to burst with Jecht. I know that Jecht's burst isn't at its full effect for that 7 turns, but I prioritize the force time over the BT. So yeah, that's the reason why you see me actually setting up with Cryo, setting up with Kane, and letting Jecht's BT effect go below 7. And this was actually a really good turn because Cryo actually gets to charge up that force gauge while Kane does the offense damage. So you look at it, it's at 210%, so I just activated it. And then I was counting the turns. I had to do it one more time and then EX with Cryo, such that the EX is still active in Jecht's Beam. So it will constantly be charging the gauge as well. Because when Cryo runs Brave. Okay, I'm not sure if it's only on Cryo's turn, but I know that it's supposed to increase the gauge. But if I'm not wrong, it only increases by 10. So I guess. But yeah, not the end of the world as I was saying. 325, 330% is still very respectable damage. I believe this was like the most damage I've ever done with Jecht. That's improving. I mean, again, the force time thing is relatively new, but this was a lot more than the damage I was putting out. So I'm probably just gonna see how far I can bring Jecht into the force turn, into the force the FR era. So yeah, I think that's all that I have to say for this fight. Jecht actually died in this burst effect, so I'll just let you guys enjoy the fight. And yeah guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. お見舞いしてやれ。任せておけ。任せて。命導せよ。行こうぜ。星の力を。はあ。飛んでけ。任せておけ。任せて。命導せよ。決めるぜ。任せとけって。任せておけ。任せて。命導
せよ。
見てな。
任せておけ。
任せて。
明動せよ。
決めるぜ。任せとけって。
任せておけ。
任せて。
明動せよ。
夢を抱きしめろ。いらっしゃいませ。はい。